Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you. How are you guys doing? Happy Sunday. It's morning for me, as you can tell by my invisible coffee cup. I was gonna jump on the Hermitcraft server, do a little bit of cleanup with some shulker boxes and some other bits and bobs that I've been putting off for too long, and I thought, you know what, might be nice to have some company. Might be nice to hang out with you peeps and just chat it up a little bit while we do this. So yeah, here we are. Thanks for hanging out. And yeah, no major projects or anything crazy today. We're just gonna be getting prepared for more base building and things like that. I got too much junk all over the place and it's setting me back. So Ionize is asking if we've updated to 1.14 yet. Nope, still on 1.13.2. Yeah, we're still waiting. There's a fair amount of bugs that still need to be fixed. We're waiting on an update, basically another update, 1.14.1. We will probably wait for that to come out before we update. So until you guys see anything released from Mojang and that, you know, with that kind of deal where it's updating all the major bugs that we're seeing, yeah, we probably won't touch it. It's just too risky. We got too much at risk here to be updating to a version that's buggy, right? If it inhibits our ability to create content here on the Hermitcraft server or breaks things that we have going on, it would be too much of a setback. So it's not really worth rushing to an update that's broken. So I'm excited about the update for sure, and I'm disappointed that it came out with the bugs it did. So that's all we can do now is just wait and hope they get it fixed. And we're getting zapped. We're getting zapped already. Thank you so much, Jones. Appreciate that. Wave, thank you so much with the resub, 17 months. Wave, appreciate that. The continued support. Let's get those hype bikes rolling for Wave. Being awesome. Viking, thanks for the host. Appreciate that. All right, so let's take a look. Random stream of randomness. Yeah, I'm not sure how long we'll go. Hopefully long enough for my morning voice to go away. It's 9:20 in the morning. I have been up for an hour and a half, almost 2 hours now, I guess. But still drinking my coffee. So I guess we gotta get going though. All right, here's the problem. Here's the problem I have, right? My inventory, as you guys know, is always a mess. This has been my latest thing to do, is just put junk everywhere. And it's all just pretty much just completely random stuff everywhere in here. So I want to get this cleaned up a bit. I did at one point have a nice ender chest, you know, fairly sorted, and it's getting pretty much out of sorts now. So I don't think I want to do it in this room. I think we're gonna pick everything up and move it out here just to have a little more space. So we're gonna organize some shulker boxes. Super exciting stuff, I know. Baby Orca says it's 6:20 p.m. where they're at. See, if it was 6:20 p.m. here, where I was at, I'd be maybe watching Game of Thrones. Because that's tonight. Big Game of Thrones episode tonight I'm super excited about. Alright, so first off, I'm gonna need to empty my current inventory. It looks like most of the stuff was redstone, because I was thinking I had to redstoneify the elevators in the mall. Which I just can't seem to get right. I don't know what the deal is. Like, I went in there and people were complaining that there wasn't a way up to the second level. So I was like, all right, let me solve it. I started putting some redstone, and then I realized it was overcomplicating the whole matter. So then I dumbed it down to just a water elevator, basically. And then people were kind of upset that I kept it simple. So I don't know. I can't win. I cannot win. Maybe we'll take another look at it. Maybe I should have just put in stairs somewhere and been done with it. I don't know. There's always, you know, there's always people saying, oh, that's smart. Good job. Then there's people saying, come on, this is Hermitcraft. You're a redstoner. How could you not redstoneify that elevator? Really? I don't know. It just seemed like it seemed like it was overcomplicated to me. I guess. I don't know. Failed. Look at this. See, I'm not sure the point of this right now, I guess, is like I have all these chests, but all this stuff's gonna end up being in my redstone box anyway, unless I have just you know, an abundance of stuff. So let me just, maybe I'll just do this. I'll put all this stuff in here for now. Get my pockets organized a bit. Yeah. And then what I can do is once I have my shulker box kind of figured out, then I'll start pulling stuff out of these to fill up the shulker boxes. That seems like a smart way to go about it. You guys are gonna have to keep me in line today, because you know my hoarding skills. They might inhibit us from making as much progress as we should be making here with this cleanup effort. This is not something I am good at. So, okay, here's another question for you. Pressure plate. Redstone or wood material? Baby Orca says wood. Looks like the majority's coming in. Oh man, no, it's a mixed bag. We got a mixed bag coming in, but I see mostly. Oh, okay. It started off mostly wood. Now we're getting more redstone votes. All right. Do I have any moderators here? We might have to pull this. This is one that I think we need an answer to. Would you put a pressure plate in a redstone box or in a wood box? Don't know that I have any mods here. Do we have any moderators here? Am I gonna have to like learn how to start my own poll? Here we go. Wood, pressure plate, redstone or wood. This is good for me to learn. How to do polls. All right, here we go. Started a poll.
What's up, man?
Go ahead and enter those votes in. Oh, I do have a mod here. Evil, what's going on? You gonna be around most of the time, or you got stuff and things to do? I was about to hit up the mod call chat to see if anybody was around. So we got 22 votes in, and the majority said redstone. Okay. Oh, that's enough for me. That's enough for me. How do you take the poll? It should have showed up at the top of chat. Depending on what kind of device you're on, though, that could be different. So maybe the polls aren't available on Xbox. Well, that was one thing I wanted to change. I meant to do that. There we go. We just changed the rating of the stream. We're family friendly this morning. I won't be pressing any bleep buttons or anything like that. I'll be tempted to, I'm sure. Yeah, I don't think voting is available on mobile. Maybe a limitation of a mixer at the moment. Probably something they're working on though. So I did have a stone pressure plate in here, so I at least felt like pressure plates in general, you know, because they can give off redstone signal, should probably be considered redstone. I think I agree with that. Thanks for the sparks, Jones. As you can see, we got a crazy amount of sparks built up from Row the other night. The next goal is fairly lofty. It's 70 million. I'm not by any means expecting to hit that today. So choose, you know, wisely on if you guys want to spend your sparks. I'll leave it up to you. Love to design it. I love the optimism. We can do it. I mean, we're only talking. What? It's about to hit 57. What did I say the next one was? 70? Did I say 1,000? I meant million. 57 million. Yeah, next one's 70. So, I mean, we're talking 13 million sparks, people. I can't imagine you guys have that many sparks left over after the roast stream. So, but I do appreciate the optimism. Jeez. Love designs like, I have one. If we can get 16 more people with 1 million, we can do this thing. Oh. You guys need to talk amongst yourselves. Is this something we can actually do? I will be streaming the Game of Thrones review tomorrow night, which gives us one last chance, I suppose, before they reset. They reset the Spark goals Tuesday mornings. So My Monday night stream is kind of the last shot I have at hitting any kind of goals. Yeah. Yeah, let's whisper. I think we can do that. 1 second. Oh yeah, you're already in every... Okay. This should have been done a while ago, I think. Oh, why is my things weird? Alright. I don't know how to do stuff. I'm professional here. There we go. We got extra help. Makani has offered to step in and help mod as well. I see KZ in the house now. You probably got to refresh to see the new color. But yeah, thank you, Makani. Welcome to the moderator team. I saw that you're already in the Discord, which is good. So, that's all settled. That was easy. Will your sparks reset? No, on Tuesdays, what happens Tuesday morning, every Tuesday morning, is whatever the streamer's accumulative sparks are up to, they get reset back down to 0. So they're weekly. They're like weekly goals. So yeah, your sparks are fine. They're not getting touched. So whatever you have will carry over, you know, all that kind of stuff. There we go. TB my neck. See that? I'm like, I don't know how to do a poll. I need mods. And all of a sudden they come out of the woodwork. You guys are amazing. Thank you. So I gave my mods like 0 notice that I was going to stream. Mainly because I wasn't sure if I was going to stream. I was just kind of waiting. I woke up this morning. I'm like, yeah, I want to get this done. So I was kind of waiting till last moment myself to decide if I was going to stream today. And I always feel a little weird when I know it's just going to be like a quote unquote chill stream. I hate that term, but knowing that this was going to be just a talky, let's try to organize stuff. I didn't want to hype it up too much, leave it up to you guys if you're willing to just hang out with me and rummage through shulker boxes and chat about nonsense. Tango fished. Can't be worse than that. I guess not. I guess not. Alright, so we got this pumpkin box. Yeah, let's just go box by box. We got a big, it's a big thing in front of us. We got a lot of work in front of us to do. Let's just take it one shulker box at a time. Break it down into digestible chunks, right? So that it's not overwhelming. And I think that's what we'll do. So if I... Oh, man. I let this go too long. I knew I should have cleared it out last time I was in here. We're getting all the zaps and stuff. You guys really want to push for it, huh? You guys really want to push for the 70? Oh my goodness. You guys are nuts. I mean, I like it. Don't get me wrong. I like your enthusiasm. I just really worry that you guys are going to end up wasting your sparks and we're not going to hit it. But if you guys think we can, all right. I'm on board. I'm on board. For sure, you guys know how it helped me out. Sugar cane. Oh, we'll turn this into paper, actually, and then put it in the system. One box at a time. I was actually focusing on the pumpkin box, right? So, like I said, one box at a time. Jay Frosty with the embers in the house says, new to Mixer, how do I sub? There should be, where have they put the sub button these days? Bottom right, under the window, under the buttons, somewhere. Pink button, bottom right. But it could be different for different platforms, right? If you're on mobile, if you're on Xbox or whatever, yeah, it could be in a different spot. So I'm speaking PC. I know where it's at because I think I'm used to seeing it there, bottom right, under the stream. Zion War, thanks for the host, appreciate that. All right, starting to get some more pumpkins in. I'm not sure if we're gonna get enough pumpkins to fill up what I needed to fill up here, though. This is one thing. If somehow we get to it, maybe I will reroute this storage to something a little better. But yeah, I didn't plan on doing any major projects today. I don't think we'll have time, actually. Knowing how I stream and get so very little done. Oh, look at that. That's what we need. Excellent. I'll try to be a little more productive than the Friday Skyblock stream. My goodness. I don't know where my head was at. I don't know where my head was at Friday during that stream. I was literally just like walking back and forth, getting absolutely nothing done. I got done with the stream and I was actually a little embarrassed about it. To be honest, I'm like, what did I just do? Hopefully Row made up for it, because Row Friday night was absolutely epic in my eyes. That felt like an epic stream. KZ, was that a... Okay, jeez. Okay, don't go crazy. But like I said, I like your enthusiasm. We're gonna get zapped in the face a lot. I had to move my camera back. Remember on, if you were here Friday, I moved my camera to the right side to get ready for Row. And then it was kind of pointed out to me that all the stuff, like that, getting zapped in the face, and you know, all the other stuff I have, the troll face and the mind blow, and you know, steaming mad, all that stuff was like in the wrong spot then, because my camera was moved, so it was like coming up, it didn't make any sense. So I'm just gonna move my camera over just for Row, I think, since I don't have any of that stuff for Row. We have all our custom buttons, so I'm just gonna have to remember. And like, if you guys could be so kind when you're watching Row, if I have my camera on the wrong side, just let me know, and I'll quickly shift it over to the right place. Place the 3 boxes for pumpkin, sugarcane, and melon slices. Just wait a bit so the chest is filled back up. Yeah, I think it stopped actually. I think it stopped coming in. So I think we got them. But I have full box of pumpkins, full box of carrots here. I don't know if I've ever shown how I fill this thing. It's not obvious, right? But I have a little secret hatch right here. And this is where I put the shulker boxes. So this would be the carrot one. Which is that purple one. I did kind of give up on dyeing them all white. I feel a little bad about that, but I mean, they look. It looks better if they all are white, but I don't know. I'm lazy, I guess. Sugarcane we need to convert to paper before we throw it in there, because that's what it's expecting. So let's just go do that. One shulker box at a time. Like I said, is how we're gonna do this.
What's up, bud?
What's up, buddy? Skizzleman should be coming back from Hawaii today, I think. I don't know his schedule. I think he's on his way back from Hawaii today. He's probably all bummed out that his vacation's over. I'm sure he had a great time. Woo! We got all the things. You guys are really dumping those sparks. You're amazing. We got the beach ball game going on. We're getting sparked in the zapped in the face. Like I said, the optimism. Jeez. Amazing. Oh. Why can't you dig? It's quiet. That Can You Dig It is fairly quiet for me. Was it loud enough for you guys to actually hear it? It was good? Okay. Like I said, I've been tweaking my audio settings like crazy, so I'm still trying to figure out if they're dialed in or not. But I got a Can You Dig It in my ear from Sammy, donated $5. It says, my kids loved the replay of Row stream and would love to hear more of the chipmunk voice morning, if it's possible. I am not sure if it's possible. Hang on, let me look. I don't have the little voice program up that Tango and I use, but something I haven't really played with too much is the stuff that's built into my Go XLR. So I think we have, I don't know, actually. Nope, those gotta be off.
Something like this? Does something like that work? Did it do something to my voice? I have no idea. You guys are saying it's doing something. You just sound like a okay, okay. Alright, so we'll turn the gender button that way, and then we'll just go up with the pitch. How's that? Is that more to the baby sound? I can't hear what I sound like at all, so it's worse.
Okay, we'll turn the pitch down. I'll have to watch the clip of that later and find out. That was one thing I was hoping to have time to do. So, my Go XLR, it has all these knobs. I can change echo, reverb, pitch, and gender. And I need to go through each one and like see if I can get some presets going for different voices. Like I think I did the one. I can't remember what this one did.
Oh yeah, it's a megaphone, right? Welcome to Hermitcraft stream. Let's have some fun, people. Judgy McDunderson, you have a call online too. Yeah.
I think we did stuff like that with that. So yeah, there's some fun stuff I can play with. I'm not gonna get too, too overboard with the sounds and stuff, but they are kind of fun. And then, see, I haven't heard them myself, so I feel like weird pressing buttons and having no idea like what it's actually gonna sound like. Really need to go through the stuff. Slytherin, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Spark dropping like crazy. Yep, it's gonna be a productive stream. We should finally, right? I mean, it's been there long enough. The spring cleaning, Absolutely not. We are not, dude. We're not gonna do that. It is staying. That is the that will be there when the season ends. I promise. So what I could do with this box actually is because it's not quite full. I could just throw this in the system, and then when it does fill up, it will end up in here. So I might as well take all of these out. And it looks like, yeah, okay, so we're still a bit good. Yeah, see, there it goes. We still have some in the system. But I might as well take all these and like actually put it in. Okay, let me do this. I gotta make 2 runs anyway. Yeah, we gotta save them for sure, because guess what? Farming in 114, that farm right there, that one actually maybe broke, but they are way less productive. Apparently the farmers only farm for like a portion of the day now, and or in 114, so that's a bummer. They're all potatoes, right? I didn't have a box of something other than potatoes. I don't want to throw the wrong thing in the system. They only during work time, which is only a specific time during the day. I saw a tweet from Unary Bit where he'd figured out that it was like, and it wasn't even that much. It was like, it looked like it was maybe like 5% of the day or something like that. They actually would be farming, which is horrible. They have like too much to do now in their daily routines. The villagers, they just have like, they get up every day and they just have this like schedule they have to follow. And farming is only portion of it apparently. It's a bummer. So yeah, we better save as much of this as we can. I've been AFKing and stuff like that to help this out. And I got shulker boxes to put back in the system, so we can make sure to keep up with that. We did our big shulker box runs. What now? It's been a couple months because I took it was before the my hiatus. We'll throw some more in the system just to make sure. What is this one? Yeah, I can probably throw this back in the carrot system as well. Fact. Yeah, I guess it's not gonna matter. Try to even this out a little bit. And then we'll take you, put you back in there, and eventually you'll go through, right? This is the carrot one? I think this was the carrot one. I really should have labeled it. Why didn't I label it? So I know which one I'm filling. I don't even know why I have this here. I should have just have these boxes going straight to where I just put them, right? That's got to be on my to-do list somewhere. All right. We might, yeah, let's go ahead and mark it like I just said. We need 2 item frames. Come on. All right. Remind me. We'll put a pin in it. We'll put a pin in it. Remind me to do that this stream. Once I find another item frame, which I'm bound to find. We could use a sign. I have 2 signs right here. But we're gonna find another item frame as we go through these boxes. I'm fairly. Yep.
Is this easy mode?
See, I get to hit my own buttons sometimes too, which is fun. Potatoes? Of course, we gotta get a carrot from somewhere too now. Where do we have a carrot? There we go. We have cake! Yay! Jakey asked, what are you playing on? I am playing on the Hermitcraft server. If you've never heard of Hermitcraft, then check out hermitcraft.com. It's a group of YouTubers, private server, whitelist only, invite only. It's just made up of amazing Minecraft YouTubers. And streamers. We stream too, as you can see. We're just gonna have like constant beach ball going this whole stream, huh? You guys are crazy. Love it. Oh. Green made way too many item frames for an infinity room and said he would sell them and the extra leather at his cart. Oh, really? Leather I'm interested in. A lot of people asked how come I didn't just go use Tango's cow farm. I could have. I just didn't have time. That's the thing, right? Is like, if you know what I'm up to a lot, right? We're doing, you know, I think I did 2 Hermitcrafts this week, which is like new record for me lately. And, you know, Skyblock, we have Mine Saga, I've been streaming like crazy. We have, Row Friday nights. We got the Game of Thrones stream as well on Monday nights, sorry. So I don't have a ton of time to be just hanging out at Tango's cow farm, grinding for leather. That's why I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna go buy it. I currently am somewhat rich when it comes to diamonds. I mean, not rich, but I have diamonds, so might as well use them. All right, so here's kind of the plan. Here's what I did. Nice, we've hit 60 million already. You guys are amazing. Here's the plan. Here's how I approach this. You guys maybe can help me learn how to do this better. But I take a box like this that is just obviously random. So random stuff, right? Now I have this storage room that's fairly organized. It's not the best. It's not the best. There are still some issues in here with how I categorize things. But it's close enough. I know where things are for the most part. So what I do is I'll take this box and I'll basically just clear it out, right? And then I take a look at what I'm holding, and sure enough, I'm one space short from getting everything out of this box. And then I'll take a look and I'll say, okay, well, I got some glass in here, so let's go over to the glass one, right? Throw it in here. I got some concrete in here. The thing that I'm really bad at when I'm doing this is like missing something. So like, I almost missed that black concrete, right? And walked away. And then, you know, just kind of do this, right? So we get everything where it kind of goes in here. And then once I have all those done, I'll put them back out and I'll pull stuff out of this area and put it in the organized shulker boxes as needed. So that's kind of how I go about this. I'm not good at this. I'm not good at organizing. I'm not good at, you guys know I'm like a hoarder, right? So I'm not good at like letting items go, basically. But I think that's how we're gonna do it, unless you guys have a better way. I'm all ears if you do, but this is the way I've been doing it. Oh, look at this. Okay, so here was another case where I didn't understand if we were all about the buttons, or like all buttons being considered redstone or not trapdoors, pressure plates. So I ended up putting the buttons in here. Now we decided earlier that wooden pressure plates would be considered redstone. So I don't see why buttons would be different, because again, it is wood, but it emits a redstone signal, right? It zapped again. So I feel like it's on the same level as the pressure plates. And we took a poll on that to decide that that's how we're gonna do it. So I think I better stick with that. here's the other problem. We're like, look at what point is it like, okay, that's too much netherrack? Because I got 2 shulker boxes full and a full double chest now. So, I mean, is this just by hoarding that's coming into play? Like, I feel like I need to keep all the netherrack. We could, once we get like a super smelter, we can smelt it down into the bricks. Actually, how many? Where would those be? Do I even have like extra storage for that? I don't think I have any of the nether brick. Huh. Oh my goodness, you guys are getting me there. You get me. We're already at 61 million. You guys are dumping those sparks like crazy. I hope you guys don't have buyer's remorse when this is all said and done. You know. That's all. That's what I worry about. Oh my goodness, Zion War, thank you so much for the embers. Holy smokes, too kind. 1,250 embers there. It says, and boom goes the dynamite.
That's sweet.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Zion War. Appreciate that. That should pop you to the Ember leaderboard, it looks like. Oh my goodness. I just got a text. Breaking news. Wait.
Breaking news. We just got a text from Skizzle Man. He is back in Arizona.
Yeah. I have no idea what that voice sounds like. I hope that was okay. Oh, man. Live texting. I'm going to tell him. You know what I'm going to tell him?
Dude, that's sweet.
I'm texting him back. I said, I'm streaming now. I said, nice. Streaming now. They got hyped to hear that. All right. And I told him if he's got it in him, I'm sure it's going to be a long day for him. Because for him to be back already means that he's been on a flight like all night long. Because right now it's only 6:50 a.m. in Hawaii. So if he's back, that means he did like a red-eye type deal, I think. Which is crazy to me. I don't know how I ended up in this room. Oh my goodness. He's gonna go for it. He's gonna try to make it over to watch Game of Thrones with us tonight. Wow. What a champ. What a champ.
Dude, that's sweet.
Right? That somebody else activated that. That is hardcore right there. They're gonna come home, they're gonna rest up, and then they're gonna try to make it over for Game of Thrones tonight. Wow. Did not expect that. How long till the episode comes out? Well, I think they roll it out based off of East Coast first, and then West Coast, you know, and they move across the time zones. So in the East Coast, I think it would be like 5 hours from now. I'm West Coast, so I have to wait. Meanwhile, I get tweets from Evil Notion telling me about how, whether or not he liked it and how much he cried about stuff. Because he gets to watch it before I do. Plus, I actually wait a little bit. I don't watch it right at 6. I wait a little bit for the kiddos to go to bed. Because I got young ones and I can't be watching Game of Thrones when they're walking around, if you know what I mean. It's not really a kid-friendly show. So I got to make sure, you know, they're in bed and stuff, and then we can turn it on. This I didn't understand what I was doing here. I did like full wood, right, which is cool. Wood planks, and then variants, and then even here I'm like confused at what I'm doing. We have like the variants here, like slabs and stairs, I guess, and then like stuff you can make with wood. Sometimes I don't really understand my own thinking. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, can you say that I'm being a good dad by not exposing my kids to the R-rated nature of Game of Thrones? I mean, I would hope that's pretty, like, just common, you know, for people to shield their kids from seeing stuff they shouldn't be seeing like that. Maybe I'm wrong. If I just offended anybody, then you should probably look into your parenting style. I was gonna say I'm sorry, but then I realized I wasn't.
Easy mode.
6 and 10, definitely too young for Game of Thrones. I agree. I have a 14-year-old that I still don't think I'm comfortable with watching it. And he's 14, you know? Like, I don't know. I mean, but that's just me. I feel like, you know, 16, that'd be okay, but 14, maybe not. I mean, there's some R-rated stuff I'd be okay with him seeing, but Game of Thrones is a little, it's closer to, it's on the far end of R, you know what I mean? So. All right, this is a, I don't know. End rod is a form of light, but it's also an artifact from, like, End City stuff. I don't have anything really End City related. I mean, I have this end stone right here. I think I'm just gonna put it in the lighting stuff, because if I was gonna use these end rods, I would use it for lighting. So. Yeah, I agree, Sammy. All right, so good. We are getting a couple empties going. That's a good discussion. I sometimes get nervous, like, talking about stuff like that, because everybody parents their kids a little differently, and I'm not one to judge or say what's right or wrong. I just know what feels right or wrong to me, but, like, I don't think I would, like, hold it against somebody if their opinions on that differed, unless it was just really, like, gross with what they were doing as a parent, you know, and then I would maybe want to say something. But and also, like, different cultures, right? We always have to be cognizant of how different cultures do things differently as well. So it may be fine in one culture and not fine in another. And so for me to sit here and say it's not fine, and maybe in whatever your culture is, it is fine, you know, I shouldn't be one to judge, right? Rotten zombie flesh. It's not something I keep in here, really. Well, sort of, I guess, here. I don't know why I have so many spider eyes. There's no set standard for raising a child. If there was, we would all be robots, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Name tags are another one. These chests right here are kind of like my hodgepodge chest. So, but I thought I at least kind of kept name tags in, for whatever reason, the leather one. I'll put it in here for now. Cultural relativism is a really hard thing for a lot of Americans to get. Glad you're on board. Thank you, Entity. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's yeah, exactly like I said. Different cultures have different upbringings, different ways of doing upbringing, and have different attitudes towards how things should be done, or you know, what's acceptable, what's not acceptable. So just got to have that awareness, right? That that's just it in some cases. Try not to be too judgy McJudgerson. Like I said, unless it's absolutely grotesque what is going on. In that case, you know, don't just stand by and let something, you know, like, you know, child abuse, you know, things that are obvious, like, happen, right? See something, say something in that case. We got a new sub in the house, Code Monkey, breaking up the serious discussion. Thank you, I appreciate that. We need to get back into a lighter topic. Code Monkey, thank you so much for the sub. Really do appreciate that. Welcome to the sub club. Let's see those hype bikes rolling for Code Monkey, and enjoy your channel badge, emotes, crazy sparks you're gonna be earning now. Good to have you, part of the sub family. All right, what are we gonna do about this? Should we just ditch a couple of these spider eyes and just that way I have room for the flesh. I need like a trash can in here, like something that I can just like. What I usually do is just kind of like throw them somewhere I know I'm not gonna be for a bit, let them despawn. But like it'd be nice to have a little junk bin that I know I just toss the stuff in here, it's gonna die immediately, and then I don't have to worry about it no more. That'd be great. My overflow of andesite and diorite. Really what I should be doing is packaging this up into their own like shulker boxes maybe. That would really clean that up, wouldn't it? So we'll come back to that. 63 million incoming, just like that. Holy smokes. Wow. The poop bin. Yeah, that was the poop bin. Actually, that was the overflow. The poop bin overflow. I feel like just for today, let's... I mean, we're going to be coming in and out of this thing so much. Let's just remove that. Because I'm having to wait for that pufferfish every single time. One shulker box at a time. More storage for stone variants in 114s. Oh yeah, no kidding. Yeah, that's a good point. Like we're gonna get all organized here, and then 114 is gonna be a bit of a game changer. I think what I'll do is in that case I'll just add a couple shulker boxes to my mix here that have just like all fence types maybe. I don't know. I gotta think about that. That's a tough one. Polish stuff and it goes in there as well, I believe. Yeah, I don't have a separate storage for polish. And we're getting the hype on the 60 million, 63 million, I think. Holy smokes. I didn't think I was gonna hit the last goal. Now you guys are really pushing. You guys are amazing. I always underestimate what you're capable of, and that's on me. I apologize for that. I need to give you guys more credit for what you're capable of, for sure. Okay, so here would be a good case where like end stone I think fits, right? Yeah. Any of the end city stuff even I'll probably put in there. Have I used creative before? Not on Hermitcraft, no. In my own personal like saves, my own personal worlds, yeah, I use creative for designing stuff, coming up with redstone inventions, and also I do have a backup copy of Hermitcraft that I can use creative in to design like that last base, the eye base. I actually took time to go into a creative copy of Hermitcraft, build it up there so I could see it, decide whether or not I liked it enough to build in survival, and then I came in and built it in survival. So that is something I did not do the first time around, and I regretted that because you guys know what happened. I built the base and I just didn't like it. So let's do this. Let's take a few more things out of our inventory. I get you a lot for that. This is good. We'll take this while we can get it, for sure. Some iron coming in, because that's gonna break. So I'm excited about that. Ooh. Tony, thank you so much for the spark drop. Big spark drop. I need to get more stickers. My to-do list is like scary long. Scary long. And I gotta be careful. I think that my to-do list gives me a little bit of anxiety. You know? Because I look at it and I'm just like, there's no way I can get that all done. I think I need to approach my to-do list like I did today here with the shulker boxes. One thing at a time, right? Makani says, stickers, you say? Is that a specialty of yours, Makani? And willing to commission. Look at that. How did this stuff end up in here? Somebody was in a super hurry. We'll go through these chests as well, I think. Clean out, but I don't know how this happened. There's stuff in here that really should not be in here. And I keep random artifacts. Like I can't let go of stuff. Oh, I have these should be in the vault, right? Aren't these supposed to go in the vault? In the stock exchange place? I'm not supposed to be holding those, am I? I never know how stuff works. Oh, love to design. Jeez. It's your fault. You started it. You were like, we'll do it. It was your optimism that got them going. So I appreciate that. You guys are going to make me cry today, aren't you? All right, let's put this in there, there. Yeah, we better clean this soon because we're already running out of room. Look at that. Nice round head. Randomness. This is all just randomness. And then it's hard to sort. Like, takes forever to get rid of. Especially when I sit there and stare at it because I'm just thinking about how amazing you people are. Amazing for showing up and just watching me sort through stuff. A lot of people here to just hang out and talk and chat and help me organize myself. It's gonna be good though. I mean, if I get organized, you guys understand like the benefit of this, right? If I can actually get organized, that means that I should be able to produce content faster, right? I should be able, when I go to build stuff here on the server, I'll know where things are. It won't take me as long to rummage through things to find what I need to build with and stuff like that. So this really should help speed up
Dude, that's
my next
sweet.
builds and things like that. And at least until I get unorganized again, which is probably gonna, it's probably gonna be a lot like my 6-year-old, right? When my 6-year-old cleans her room, or we have to help her clean her room. It's like, get all happy. Oh, finally. Thanks so much for the Sparks 66. Appreciate that. 66, I should say. You know, you get the room clean and you step back and you're like, oh my gosh, this is so nice. Don't you want to just keep it this way forever? Like, have this nice room you can just walk into and enjoy. And then they're like, yep, yeah, I'm gonna keep it clean. And you blink and it's like you never cleaned it in the first place. Yeah, that's probably gonna happen. We're gonna spend this whole stream getting organized, and then we're gonna blink, and I'm gonna be back to being unorganized. I don't know what to do about that. I'll give the same excuse. My daughter said, you know, every time I'm like, you need to put that stuff away, you know, she says, but I'm still playing with that, as it's been out for like a week, right? I'll be like, but I'm still using that. We're gonna build something with that. I'm still using those blocks. I need that random shulker box of randomness. I'm still using that. Sandstone. What do I do? Just put it in here? I guess so. That wasn't my finest moment. What else we got? Some terracotta. Whole lot of terracotta. Actually, I don't have a whole lot of terracotta, do I? Hopefully I got a shulker box of it somewhere. Yeah, thank you, D.E.R.P, for dropping that knowledge. I missed the question, so it's great that you popped that up there. Why don't I make my item sorter? Well, I don't know. This season I wanted to see if I could live out of my ender chest. Do this whole like ender chest shulker box thing. So it didn't really make sense because that was my goal, to just see if it was something to do, like something that I could deal with. So I wanted to see if I could just do this, where I kind of have this storage room. It's just like an overflow in a way. It needs to be stuff that I couldn't fit in here, or like, you know, I'll have a shulker box full of stone, but then I'll hopefully have a whole bunch left over. Kind of the same thing as this nether rack. You know, I have a couple shulker boxes, so if I needed to, you know, if I knew I needed nether rack, I could just grab this, put it in my ender chest, and then I have a whole bunch of it. I think we better grab an empty shulker box for this stuff and put away these. We hit 65 million sparks. You guys are climbing fast. Okay, I'm not gonna underestimate it. I'm gonna jump on the optimism train with you. We can do it, peeps. We can get there. I mean, now it's definitely looking good. But geez, how many streams do you guys watch? I thought I was like special for having almost 1 million sparks myself. And you guys are dropping like crazy amounts. The spark goal right now, the next one is 70 million. And if you look at the payout on that, that's pretty decent. That's a good one. It shows you guys that, right? On the little meter under the stream, you can click on that and it tells you. Oh, it doesn't tell you? Does it tell you? Okay. I was like, is this a secret? There it is. Yeah. All right, cool. I'm like, oh, maybe that was non-disclosure thing I was supposed to not talk about. I don't know. Sometimes I never know. What am I allowed to say? What am I allowed to not say? Wait, allowed to not say? Okay. Maybe my coffee hasn't kicked in yet. It's pretty cool. I mean, think about that. Think about that for a second, right? What Mixer has done. I'm not going to turn into a bag on Twitch thing or anything like that. Twitch is great. But, like, think about what Mixer has done. You guys have an opportunity to basically give me money, if you want to put it in that term, right? You can give me money without actually giving me your money. All you have to do is earn this virtual currency called Sparks by watching streams, right? And then you get to give those Sparks to me if you want to, or other streamers. And then Mixer, based off of this goal, will give me a payout of whatever the goal reached.
Dude, that's sweet.
So it costs you nothing but time, I guess, which hopefully you're enjoying that time anyway by watching awesome streamers. And in return, I get something out of it, which is like totally unexpected. And it's just because Mixer's being like generous, right? Like, you know, just being generous to their partners. They are super generous. I mean, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm like constantly wearing their shirts and stuff that they send me. I'm sure I have other things from them around here like crazy. Those of you may have remember that logo. I got some old school stuff as well, just sitting around. That doesn't come across on the camera very well, but I got some old school stuff as well, because I've been doing this for a while. Do you, Toady? Nice. Hey, Loki. I'm really bad at recognizing when something's a whisper, but hey, welcome. All good. 67 million. Oh my goodness. Every time you exploded a bat in my face, it did. It worked its way towards helping me out. And you guys got a chance to laugh about it. Oh. Let's fill that with more paper and just put it away. I think that's be the smart thing to do there. Are all these sugarcane? I probably brought these over. Ooh. Okay. Not sure how that ended up in there. All these really should be converted to paper and put away. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I gotta tell you guys, so the amount of work that Tango has put into Row is amazing. I've put in some, but pales in comparison to what he's done. You know, Tango's he's the brains of the operation, obviously. I'm the brawn. No. But he's the one that knows how to mod, you know, Minecraft with code and stuff like that. Because he was a game, you know, designer in his previous profession, and so he knows all that, right? So he's really like taking that to the next level by doing all the integrated stuff that we're doing in Row and making it just seamless. Like, we're not like just doing like we used to do, and it was like, oh, inject a command via hotkey and that kind of stuff, right? That stuff gets it's like hit or miss, you know, if that works or not. So anyways, he's been putting in all that work, right? You know, we do spend a lot of time like coming up with ideas, like what to actually implement, but then he's the one that has to go write the code to make it work. So anyway, I just wanted to put that out there, like really make sure, try to make sure you guys like show him that appreciation if you're enjoying it, right? More than me, you know. I like I said, I put in some work, but nothing compared to what he's been doing. So, and he's given up, you know, he's given up time that he could be spending on other stuff, like the villager mod and stuff, to make that happen. So if you can, just drop him a little note here and there. Let him know that you really appreciate that if you do. He would appreciate that. I would appreciate that. Sometimes, you know, we wonder if we're doing the right thing, you know, because our time could be spent elsewhere. But we see the reactions that you guys have when we do the roast streams. and you know how much fun it is for us as well. And then that kind of solidifies that we probably made the right decision in spending that time. But wouldn't hurt to let them know if you appreciate it. Most people have during the chat and stuff like that during the streams. All right, paper. I don't know why I saved this stuff. Where does paper go? I've been putting it in here, I think. I don't really see a better place for it, so I'll just keep doing that. Leather and paper seem to go together if I want to make books and stuff. Getting zapped in the face again. Thank you so much, Velamos, for the sparks. Appreciate that. All right, so we got a box of paper. Put that in there. We're actually doing okay. I think we've cleared out quite a bit so far. I mean, we did this whole wall already, right? I still have the next part of actually like organizing what's in my ender chest, which takes a while. 22 sugar cane. Oh, the pumpkins I should have thrown in there. Yep, should have thrown the pumpkins in there. Now I'm doing it now. Oh, feels like Friday's Skyblock stream all over again, running back and forth. I was too high up on my horse about the work that Tango's put into row, I guess. Wasn't thinking. Love to design, thank you. Oh, see, I need more stickers. So I wrote down a few ideas for stickers. I think we brainstormed a little bit a few streams ago. I almost closed my note. What did I write? That we needed a pee break sticker, which may come in handy during this stream because my coffee cup is this is actually the second one, and so by the time I get done with that, it may be a thing. Light bulb sticker, like if somebody has an idea or something, or I have an idea, I guess. We need a sticker that captures the essence of. Dang it! Right? Wig of Shame sticker. Although I don't know the longevity of that one. I don't know the longevity of the Wig of Shame, right? It's pretty specific to Skyblock series, and I don't die, so I don't have to wear this. All right, well, we'll keep crossing our fingers on that one. I'm sure there's some things coming up that I'll probably die in. Maybe a Ender Dragon battle and Wither boss fight. We'll see. Bucket into the void. Oh, to capture the moment when Skiz threw the bucket into the void. Again, I'm not sure the longevity of a sticker like that, but it could be fun. So yeah, there was some ideas that I jotted down. Anyway, it'd be cool to get those buttons going, or stickers, I should say. Oh man, boop. Got like a little bug flying around my room here. Better not be a mosquito.
Look at all those chickens.
I hate mosquitoes. And they've been out lately. Oh my gosh, look at all these observers. We went crazy with the observers when I first built this room here, because the first design was like totally observer heavy. This is like a pumpkin. I'm not sure why do I have so many? Oh, I guess this was when I was making the pumpkin farm. I have a ton of pumpkin seeds left over. So I have a seed chest, and that seems to make sense. Not sure why pumpkin's in there. I think what I'll do is, since that's not full, I had some pumpkins left over somewhere, right? Oh, that was like down here. Thanks so much for all the follows. I see you guys coming in. Appreciate that. Welcome to the channel if you're new. My name is Impulse SV. I do mostly Minecraft. So if you like Minecraft, you're in the right place. If you don't like Minecraft, you can still hang out. I feel like, you know, you can still have fun even if you don't like the game. Just chatting. I don't play Warframe. Okay, I won't even admit that I don't know what that means. Wait, I just did. Pumpkins in the right chest? Yeah, okay. We're good. I would like to play some other games, but time. Just not enough time for me. Are we good with that one? We're done with that one. Okay, next. FTP over the shoulder shooter. What? Over the shoulder shooter? What does that mean? Sandy Ocelot says, how are you so good? Well, first of all, I don't think I'm the best Minecraft player in the world, but I have played Minecraft for like 8 years now. So I've learned a thing or two in my time. The game constantly evolves, so there's always something to learn, which is I think probably what draws me to Minecraft the most. Is all the times when they update stuff, you know, that gives you something brand new to learn. And for me, I absolutely love the learning process. Like I've always, anytime I get a chance to like take a class on something or learn something new, I get jazzed about it. I love learning things. So Minecraft is always evolving and always has something to learn. I'm excited to learn all the new 1.14 stuff, 1.14 update stuff. I've been waiting, to be honest. I didn't want to really keep up with the snapshots and stuff like that. I did watch snapshot review videos, but I kind of like the fun of learning the stuff in survival for some reason. I want to learn 1.14 mechanics like whilst I'm doing an episode of Hermitcraft. I think that would be fun to like capture the learning process happen on camera instead of just like me watching YouTube videos and knowing everything there is about 1.14 the second it comes out, right? Right, trial by fire. Like let's learn together. You know, unless you are one of the people that you know get educated prior to, you know. But I'm sure there will be some people that like haven't seen the 1.14 stuff. And so, yeah, I'm excited to try some stuff, you know, do the whole science of it as well. And I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I am bummed. Like, I'm seriously bummed that we weren't able to just update straight away because there's been issues. But we got some sub hype in the house right now. Musician Prime 83 has resubbed for 4 months strong. Thank you so much, Musician Prime. I appreciate that. We'll get the hype bikes rolling. Really do appreciate the continued support here on the channel. Thank you, thank you. We're still dropping them sparks. Oh my gosh, we're getting close. You guys are amazing. I don't even know what to say. Hope goes in there is what I'll say. What's up, eh? I get to see my buddy today. It's been a week. It's been over a week since I see my good friend Skizzleman. That means I won't be solo in next week's videos. That'll be nice. Was it weird? Those of you that watched Mine Saga or Skyblock videos this week where I was without my buddy Skizzleman. I hope it was still enjoyable. I tried to do more of a Hermitcraft style video, but I know it's just not the same. I don't have a place for this stuff. It was weird a bit, but still fun to watch. Alright, good. That's kind of what I was going for, I guess. I mean, I knew it was gonna be. When did I put that? Let's see this. I don't know. That didn't really, you know. If anything, maybe that could go here. Right? Well, I had one of them anyway. The evil Easter Bunny on Mine Saga. Yeah, that was, I didn't know what to expect from that. That actually kind of was annoying, to be honest. It would not sit still. Chasing that thing all over, and then he goes into the nether. Come on. Yeah, it was weird and hard to hit. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know, you know, I don't know video progress, how that's going to look this week. We got a lot of catching up to do. We're behind, of course. Typically, you know, we have pre-recorded some so that we don't roll into the week, you know, having to do everything from start to finish. So we'll see. It may still be a little bit slow rolling out the videos this week until Skizzleman and I can catch up. But we should be seeing a few at least. Maybe a little less than normal. find out. Find out how busy our schedules are. Oh, and Skizzleman should be streaming more now that he's back from Hawaii. He's really trying to make that push for partnership. You guys know we got him over 2,000 followers, which is one of the check boxes you have to check off to become considered for partnership on Mixer. And then the other ones is that you really need to stream a lot. You gotta stream at least 3 times a week, 25 hours a month. You know, you really got to be out there. They're not just gonna take somebody that streams once a week, which is what he's doing with me right now. So he's gonna have to pick up the pace a little bit on streaming. And he, I think, told me that he's gonna try to do that. You know, Skizzleman's got a crazy schedule as well. So we'll kind of wait and see how it goes. But that's the plan anyway, and I'm excited for it. We got another sub in the house. Madison Nicole 97. Thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to the sub family. Hype bikes rolling for Madison, please. And yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Enjoy your channel badge, emotes, and sparks. We're getting zapped in the face again as we approach the 69 million mark. You know, I'll be honest with you. I didn't stream today because I thought maybe we could hit a spark goal. I thought there was no way. That wasn't my intent. Just to be clear. I didn't come into the stream thinking, let's try to hit the next goal. But you guys, I'm speechless. Speechless. I don't know how you do it. All right, Jones, good to have you back. How was dinner? I had a pretty light breakfast today. Just had a few pieces of toast. I'm not supposed to be eating toast, but I like it. We got it. Oh, these leaves might come in handy if we happen to grab a project later. Oh, making it hard for me to focus. You're making it so hard for me to focus. My goodness. All right, some redstone there that we can put away there. Some wood. We got a button. Buttons go there. Some coal. Oh man, there it goes. Woo! Wow. You guys did it. You guys did it. All right, save them now. Save the sparks. There's no way we're hitting the next one. Save them for the next week or something. My goodness. Wow. Yeah, we got to get you a new sticker. I got to get one made. Holy smokes, guys. Thank you so much. I don't even know what to say. Craziness. Crazy, crazy, crazy. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Really, did not expect that at all. Like I said, did not stream expecting that at all. So, you guys are the best. Best community on the planet, I tell you. I don't know how you guys do it. This is the first time. It was the first time I had hit 55. So I was already like crazy excited about that. And to take it to the next level and hit 70 million? I don't know. You guys humble me. I don't feel like I deserve it sometimes, but wow. Now getting all teary-eyed. I'm gonna hold it together. Hold it together, Impulse. Come on. Keep it together. There's no crying in Minecraft. You guys are eyeballing the next one. Oh, I'd be very careful about that. Yeah, that's a long ways away. I think better be safe and just save them. My goodness. Thank you so much again. I don't say. Oh, is that gonna come through? It sure did. There it is. I saw it on the list. I'm like, where's the beep? Big Reaper, thank you so much with the resub. 29 months strong. Let's get those hype bikes rolling for Big Reaper. I appreciate that. Oh my goodness. We got Pan Enigma with a sub. Welcome to the sub club. Thank you so much. I'm gonna pick part of your name to call you. Can I call you? I'm just gonna call you Pan. I like Pan. Does that work for you? Thank you so much. Welcome to the sub club. Hype bikes rolling for Pan. I appreciate that. Enjoy the channel badge, the emotes, crazy sparks. And we just had an ember roll off the screen real quick from Padfoot. Thank you so much for the embers. I appreciate that, Padfoot. Got the hype sticker. There you go. We are hyping. We're hyping. Because holy smokes, you guys shattered a crystal I never thought would be shattered ever. And you guys did it. You guys did it. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So this is supposed to be saplings and there's not a single sapling in there. That's kind of funny. My goodness. Bone meal, yeah, that would go there obviously. Iron. And we're sorting our items. That's all we're doing. And you guys still like come and hang out and be super generous. I don't get it. I do have to say, I love the camaraderie in chat. You guys, feels like we've been doing this so long that maybe there's some bonds that have happened in chat. I don't know how many people here in chat have like made friends because of the communities that we brought together with Patreon and just hanging out in chat, getting to know each other. But I do know I've heard stories of that happening, which is super cool to hear. That you could just be hanging out and stream and like chatting away and share a common interest, right? And watching Minecraft, watching Hermitcraft, watching what I do, and through that common interest, make friends. It's a really interesting experience. So it's super cool. Thank you, Whisper. Yep, we got it covered. Appreciate it. Do what you gotta do. Do stuff like this. So this is kind of, these two chests have kind of been putting random tools and armor and stuff in. I should probably clean that up too, I guess, but Ness, you've been around a few streams now. You're definitely becoming a regular, for sure. I love it when I can come into a stream and then, I start to recognize some names. I see people coming back for more. It's a good sign. Hopefully that means I'm doing something right. Oh, this song's pretty good. I'm digging it. Let's see. What shall we keep here? There is a string. I should start collecting string again. I'm gonna need it for scaffolding, right? Whisper, I think you got gifted the other night. I think you got, yeah, in the crazy gift crates that were happening on stream. I think you were one of them. Okay, so now this is a light. Yeah, we should put it in here. I was gonna say, it could potentially go in this too. Oh, you Grax says, we love your YouTube videos and try to catch streams as often as we can. Well, thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying the videos, and yeah, I know streams are sometimes tough to catch. I wanted to stream today because it's a different time than usual, and I know that there's a lot of people like, I usually stream at like the worst time zone possible, so kind of nice. Maybe see some new faces in here because it's a time zone that actually suits them a little better. So that's cool. I mean, is anybody in here? Let's keep it honest. I know people like to troll, but if we can try to keep this honest, is anybody in here like this is their first time on one of my streams? Please be honest. Boss says yes. Welcome, boss. Banner, real, thank you so much. Appreciate having you. Danger Gamer. Alaya, very nice. Dusty says first for me as well. Second stream for Andy. First time catching me live. MT. Thank you so much. Zace is trolling. Fourth time here. I know you've been here more than that. Second and third Zelda. Welcome. Thank you so much. Jones' second stream. Excellent. This is great. Due to time zones. Yeah, exactly what I was saying. Very nice. Well, welcome everybody. Thank you so much for coming by and giving me a chance hopefully giving you something decent to watch. I mean, it's not decent to watch me sort my storage. I know, spring cleaning had to happen, but hopefully the conversation's good. You know, if you enjoy the conversation, just hanging out. Something. It's something anyway. Pumpkins. Getting a lot of stone too. Gypsy says Impulse is why I have a Mixer account. That's excellent. I noticed a lot of people during the Hermitcraft live stream. Was that last weekend? Feels like forever ago already. Last weekend, you know, as I got raided from Iskall, a lot of people came over from Twitch and did not bother to create a Mixer account. They just watched anonymously, meaning they can't chat, they can't earn sparks, they can't do any of that good stuff. And they really didn't get a chance to see what Mixer was about, right? Like, they weren't going to see... Where did I get that from? That's... Alright. I might let that one despawn. We still don't know who the Jingler is, do we? We know who the Jangler is. They came clean. But we don't know who the Jingler is. Right? Or did I miss it? Green has not solved it yet. Well, what kind of detective is Green if he can't solve the Jingler? Come on. And I know you guys probably all think the Jingler thing is just some, like, I don't know, like something that we all like got in a meeting and somebody was like, hey guys, I want to do this thing. I'm going to be the Jingler. I'm going to prank you guys. Don't tell anybody who it is. You know, let's keep it a secret and make, you know, totally make it like a role play thing where it's not how that went down. I promise you that. That is not how that went down. The Jingler is real. The Jingler, we do not know who it is. There's only one person who knows who the Jingler is, and that is the Jingler. Casey says that's exactly how it went down. I promise you. I promise you. You know me. You know I have integrity enough to not flat out lie to you guys, right? You should know that by now. I promise you. We do not know who the Jingler is. We do not know. I'm pretty sure the only person that knows who it is the Jingler themselves. Unless they've confided in one or two other Hermitcraft members who also haven't told anybody. But yeah, we honestly don't know. So I'm kind of excited just as much as you guys are to find out at some point. They told you that's who the Hermits confided in, KZ. They confided in you to keep the Jingler a secret. I mean, no offense, but like, yeah, right. All right. That does it for my coffee, which means I need to switch beverages and probably get rid of the coffee as well. So you know what that means. Yeah. Plus this, you know, we're an hour and a half in. It's probably a good time to stretch my legs and stuff like that, right? We don't want to sit in a chair for too long, even though it is one of the most comfy chairs on the planet, the Herman Miller Arion chair. I've seen a lot of stuff on Twitter lately about people asking about good chairs, and this is absolutely, I feel like I sit on a cloud all day long, is how good this chair is. Anyway, that's not I'm not getting paid by Herman Miller for that, so it was super pricey. I'll admit it, it was a super pricey chair, but when you spend as much time on a piece of furniture as I do, on a single piece of furniture, I mean, it's worth it. All right, I'm gonna leave you guys for a second while you finish this volleyball game up, and then I'll be right back and we'll finish the stream up. Hopefully we'll be fully sorted soon and we can move on to something else. We'll see. But I will be right back. Thanks for hanging out. Oh yeah. Good old water. Water's good. I had it locked and loaded, ready to go. All right, we're back. Let's do this. Thanks for hanging out there. It's a little too early to be anything other than water, KZ. Friday night stream, sure, we can make a joke about that, but no. I feel like maybe these buttons could get consolidated in this one. We got lots of stuff. Look how many shulker boxes we've emptied. Good job, people. Good job. Do I even want to look at what this goal is? What? Oh, that's so weird. The goal bar, it doesn't show you your past stuff. Interesting. It, just jumps to the next set of things. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Please. I know I said earlier that I wasn't gonna underestimate you guys again, but I'm underestimating you again. let's not worry about it. It hurt my feelings. It would definitely hurt my feelings if we started trying to get to another goal and then didn't get there. So let's not bother. Ears being assaulted by explosions coming from channel 1. Oh, because you got Nate's got their channel. You got your channel 1 open over there, earning those sparks. I haven't been visited from channel 1 in a while. Wonder if they'll stop by today. I wouldn't mind. A lot better than when they stopped by during the Game of Thrones stream. that was super awkward, right? I got this stream that I do Monday nights with Skizzleman and McBean where we recap what happened on Game of Thrones, and it's definitely like a please don't be here if you haven't seen Game of Thrones, and because it's going to be all spoilers in that case. And then all of a sudden Channel 1 stopped by with their hosting thing that they do. They jump from streamer to streamer, as you guys probably know. And we're just talking about Game of Thrones. Now all of a sudden we got 5,000 people in the house? And it's guaranteed that a lot of them have not seen Game of Thrones and maybe plan to in the future. And it's you guys probably should be here. Sorry, but we're going to ruin things for you if you're one of those people that want to watch Game of Thrones in the future. So it was a little awkward. Yeah, I mean, I assume that most of the Channel 1 people are just, like you said, lurking. Right, they have it up. They probably have their tab muted. It's probably not that big of a deal. But even when I was spark farming, if you will, I tried to watch. If I was at my computer, I would watch because I was curious, what other streamers are up to. And honestly, I wanted to see the caliber of streamer, right? So these Channel 1 is all partnered streamers. So I kind of wanted to see, who Mixer was letting through the door these days, type of thing. I was being Judgy McJudgerson. Does this person really deserve to be partnered? Really? They haven't said a word in 10 minutes. That's one thing that really gets me, is seeing a streamer who just plays the game and doesn't even talk. That's not streaming. I feel weird. Wasn't that weird? That was weird, right? That got weird. Did you feel it? Awkward. Yes. To see a streamer do that, I cringe so bad, so hard. Come on, say something. You could almost touch the awkward. Right, I had to demonstrate. Just, we could talk about it, but it's easier to kind of demonstrate how things could get, it's kind of like radio, right? You ever, when you listen to the radio or whatever, and then they have something happen to where all of a sudden the radio goes silent, and then you're just is something broken? Did my did my car stereo break? You know, like something's not right here. And then you just feel that weird, like that weirdness. That's kind of how it is. We got no choice but to organize this stuff now. We're overflowing these chests. So that's a good sign. I'm glad that we have that much stone and stuff, but that looks like a good stone chest. It's the right color and stuff. Dead air is a bad thing, yeah. And I think that some streamers think that like maybe the game that they're playing will carry them, right? Like, oh, I don't need to say anything because they're just watching the game, the gameplay. And I think that's a mistake. I really think you need to talk. I don't judge anyone you don't know why they don't talk. Well, in my case, I'm talking specifically about partnered streamers, right? The people that like went through the process. Like, I want to be a streamer on the platform. I want to make money off of this, make a career out of it potentially. Like, if you've gone that far, then you should probably be expected to kind of talk in your stream, right? So that's where I'm coming from. Like, other people, like, you know, like, I know that, you know, Xbox has a way to just stream. Anybody can stream, and people may be streaming just to their friends, right? They're on their phone FaceTiming while they play a game with their friends. Like, that I get. Like, that's fine. They don't need to talk in their stream or whatever, because they're really just using the platform to share their experience with their friends or something like that. So I really only kind of put those standards up for partnered streamers, if that makes sense. And that's what I was saying. Like, we watch Channel 1 and kind of see what happens there. But for the most part, what I saw, they were great. There's some really good streamers on the platform. Hopefully that clears up a little bit. 90-40 rule, 40% game, 60% interaction. I would say, yeah, I'd be okay with that. I feel like I do, well, depending on if I'm co-streaming. Co-streaming does change the game. When you're co-streaming with somebody, like, that adds a third variable into the mix, because now you're having to pay attention to the game, the chat, and the person you're co-streaming with. And that gets really difficult. As you guys have seen, I'm sure, from past streams that I've had with Tango or Skizzleman, like, somebody's gonna get ignored for the most part. Whether it's the chat or whether it's the partner that you're streaming with, somebody's typically going to get ignored a little bit. And that's why I like at least having solo streams every once in a while, so that I can, you know, kind of make up for that lack of connection. You know, I try to ignore everybody equally. All right, so that helps that box a little bit. If we do the same thing, now we can put that back. We can have some in here. If we do the same thing with the granite, I think that would help. I don't want to use that box. I don't want to use that box. Never ignore the mobs. They don't really give me the ability to ignore them, do they? Something you kind of have to pay attention to, or you're gonna die. Streaming equals juggling 3 balls, co-streaming equals juggling 30 balls. Yeah, that feels about right, yeah. It's tough. That's why a lot of times, like, you know, Tango will have to be like, are you listening to me? And I'm like, nope, I'm reading chat. Nope, I'm talking to my peeps. It is hard. I've talked to Skizzleman about that too, because I do it to him, and he's like, you know, I feel like sometimes you're not listening to me or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, it's because I'll be like reading chat or whatever. And I think we talked a little bit about this previous stream about the brain, you know, is only capable of doing one thing at a time and just quickly switching between them. And it's kind of like that, right? Like, I'll be reading chat, really reading what you guys are saying. Meanwhile, I got Skizzleman in my ear asking me a question that I completely cannot hear because my brain is occupied already with doing something else. So Might as well make this official and just like make this the polished chest. Like everything in here is just polished. Feels right. I don't know. Lost the cobblestone though. Yeah, context switching is expensive. I talked about that too. I think it was the Friday stream. The Friday stream where we did nothing. No! At least this stream is feeling productive because we're organizing stuff. But yeah, we talked about it a bit on the Friday Skyblock stream. That I had mentioned that I kind of ran a little experiment with myself with my work. I had some work I needed to get done, and I was like, it would be nice to maximize the efficiency of that time because like I said, my to-do list is always so long. So I thought, you know what, let me try something new. I'm gonna shut down all the distractions and just really focus. No context switching today. Let's just focus on this and this only, and give myself a time frame even so that the things that I feel like I'm missing, like tweets or Discord messages or even like text messages and stuff like that. I won't leave for too long in case it's something actually important. So yeah, I did that and I learned a pretty good lesson. I think that I focused and I knocked out what I needed to knock out in a very short time compared to what it usually would take. So I would recommend that, like really try to shut down the distractions because we have more distractions today than ever before, right? I mean, if you're a little older like me, growing up, we didn't have as many ways for people to contact you out of nowhere. Back in the day, it was like they basically just show up at your door and ring the doorbell or whatever. That's how they contacted you. Maybe the hardline telephone or whatever. But that was, I guess that was pretty prolific. Does that work? Pretty heavy used, I guess. I remember my phone had to have like the longest cord in the world. Then we get all like tangled up. Alright, pumpkins again. You remember the phones with the long cords, the little curly cords that would always get like so wound up. Oh, that's a carved pumpkin. We'll keep that. Go! Answer machines. Yeah, that was your way of delaying, right? Having to answer to anything. Well, that doesn't make a lot of sense. 2 chests for seeds, different types of seeds. These specifically were supposed to be cocoa beans, I guess. Kind of a waste. Thanks for the follows, appreciate it. How are we liking the new music, by the way? Is it okay? I thought about maybe making a button that you guys could press for decent amount of sparks that would have a decent amount of cooldown on it that would allow you to change the song, but I feel like that could get overused. So like if you really hated the song that was playing, you could spend some sparks to skip it, basically. You would have no say over what came up next, unfortunately. It would still be random, but at least you could bypass a song that you just didn't like. Vote to skip would be nice. That's not a bad idea. Because at least then you'd have to have a majority say, yeah, this song is totally... if you guys, like, really hate the song, I've had it before, people would say, like, come on, dude, the song. No, come on. And then I'll change it, but vote to skip song. And just have it all happen automatically. That'd be kind of cool. I would love it if, like, you guys could curate the music, too, right? So... like, if I made a system to where you guys could thumbs up, thumbs down the music, and then I was able to tailor my playlist, basically, based off of that, I think that would be pretty cool. Because by the over the course of a few months, we would be able to just play the playlist that you guys all thumbed up, basically. And we would know it was music that, for the most part, you guys agree on. Now, of course, music is an art, which means it's in the eye of the beholder, or the ears in this case. So we wouldn't have full agreement on anything, I'm sure, as usual. Same reason why I get positive and negative comments about just about everything I do in every video. Is this really a full box of netherrack? Nope. Alright. Why do we got so much orange terracotta? What was I doing with orange terracotta? I must have needed a lot of orange terracotta for something. The mall? Did we use orange terracotta? The mall was mostly sandstone and cyan. Although we can, because of the data pack thing, we can dye this. So maybe I just dug up whatever was most convenient? That might have been the case. Ooh. Oh my gosh. So I'm sitting on a bunch of quartz. You remember that episode when I said I'm going to start using quartz again and I had to go to the nether and harvest quartz? If I just rummaged through my boxes, I may have found the trip was unnecessary. Professional. How many years have I been doing this? I was just bragging about how many years have I been playing Minecraft. I know what I'm doing. No, I don't. I don't have a clue. I haven't learned a single thing. Come on, guy. Get out of here. I'm pretty strong. Nether tunnel? Oh, the nether tunnel. Thank you. That was it. Yep. You're absolutely right. I did orange in the nether tunnel. Thank you. Solved that. Case closed. That is definitely where I got the orange for. I want to go take a look at that too. I know that they've been people have been working on the nether tunnels some more. I saw that they had kind of extended mine, or they started extending mine, and then they realized how much work it was. I don't know who did it, but they were extending the tunnel that I had done, and then it got smaller. Like they made the tunnel smaller. And I was like, yeah, that's smart, because it was huge. And at some point, it's like, it doesn't need to be this big anymore. It's nice when you first walk in to have that big grand opening, but the further you go down, you probably don't need it to be as big. So, False Symmetry did that, and False and Joe kind of worked together. Joe helped out. Cool. That again, that happened when I was on the little break there. I saw a lot of comments about like, hey, you know, you could... What? Oh, filter block. Okay. I saw a lot of comments about like, hey, just watch the recaps or whatever, and you get caught up. Which, you know, I've watched most of the recaps. It doesn't cover everything. And when I was on the break, I took an actual break. Like I wasn't like watching the recaps every week to see what I was missing. So catching up on that much Hermitcraft is fairly difficult. This goes here. Yep. Got a decent amount. What do we do with that banner, though? Probably not in there. This is a lot of organizing. Yep, a lot of banners in there. Hey, Zach, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. We're doing some spring cleaning. We've been going, like, almost 2 hours straight. Hour and 43 minutes is what I have. This is a lot of work. Wow, uh-oh. I have more than I thought. Way more than I thought. Spring cleaning. No. You think I would be cleaning stuff up just to have us start up a new world? No, 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 no. A lot of people thought we would start a new world when 1.14 came out. It's too soon, man. Too soon. I feel like it's too soon anyway. I thought we'd been playing for a year already, though, but apparently it's been like 8 months or 9 months. Season 6 and Season 5 both started in April, May. So we're coming up on... Are we coming up on the year anniversary of this season? Or where are we at? Anybody know? Let's go in here. Terracotta. Season 6 started in June. Okay, yeah. I didn't think it had been a year. Oh, conduit kits. I was supposed to use that for my conduit. Oop. Oh well. 9 months ago. Okay. Yeah, I think 9 months is too short for a season. Honestly, what I think feels right is, oh my gosh, is about 1.5 years, I would say. That's what I would say. I think 1.5 years feels good for a season. These can stay. These chests can, well, we should put these somewhere, I guess. I don't know. What do you guys think? At what point does it feel like a season's starting to drag? Four years? Never? I mean, there was a season of Hermitcraft that when it felt like it was starting to get stale, we just like moved, basically. We went to a different area of the map that nobody had gone to yet, and kind of just started over with like kind of a fresh start, but in a new area of the same world, so that we could still like access our old supplies and stuff. I thought that was a fairly decent idea. Although, I mean, nothing does beat the newness of a brand new world where you gotta start, you know, the whole punching trees stage from scratch. Early days are always really fun, so I get why people gravitate towards, you know, getting real hyped for the beginning of seasons and then kind of start to fall off after time, because, you know, once you get to the point to where you have everything you need, you know, you have shulker boxes full of everything you need, as a content creator, it does get a little harder too to come up with what are you gonna do next. But I like being able to just grab the materials I need and build what I want, instead of having to like go grind for days, which I wouldn't do anyway. I would just go build a farm to give me what I need and then build it. But gotta do another Amplified next with Elytra. That'd be interesting. Yeah, when we were on Amplified, that was pre-Elytras. Did they actually come out? They came out like the season after we did Amplified. It always felt like we were just like one version ahead of where we should have been or something. So this is technically iron. So I guess this fits in there. There's no Amplified worlds now. Why not? How'd that change? Just, you can't select Amplified from the menu anymore when you create a world? Kind of a bummer. 113 changed world gen big time. Knew that, but I didn't figure it like completely would stop you from being able to create terrain types like Amplified. That was just like a preset or whatever, wasn't it? $114 just plain laggy. That is the reason why we are not on it yet. Snow, right? Yeah. That's interesting. I think I should change this. Uh-oh. That's a snow block. Okay. What we should do is actually put ice up there. That would make that more clear. That's been bugging me for a while. Ah, Mrs. T-Rex, thank you so much. Has a great compliment here for our excellent staff of moderators here in the channel. Says, your mods do a great job. Every time I see something that makes me a bit twitchy, a second later, it's gone. Cheers to the mods. Thank you so much. Yes, my moderators are awesome, and I can't thank them enough for what they do. Keep this place, you know, family friendly, as the stream says it is. So I appreciate that as a streamer, to like, you not even have to notice that kind of stuff for the most part. They just take care of it, and it's like it never happened. I love it. You guys are great. Guys and gals, I should say. Got a bit of both. I'm starting to feel this pressure that we just need to be done with this like now. feel like, okay, 2 hours is too long to be doing this. Let's get it over with. You got rails in your tools chest. Thank you. But did you see how fast I found them and fixed the problem? I feel like that makes me feel like, okay, I have this room fairly organized well enough to be able to pull that off, what I just did. Okay, this needs moved. Where can we put it is the question. Where can we put it? Thanks for the follows. This is kind of... yes, let's just do it right here. And this will be kind of like overflow random stuff as well. That's a decent sword. All right, let's move, and I'll even put up a thing right there so it shows what it is. That'll be good. Thanks for the host, Ghostly. Appreciate that. Look at all these Elytras. I love having all these extra Elytras. Every time I die, like on the ceiling of the Nether or something like that, it's nice to be able to just spawn back in here and grab one. Try to keep it organized here. Probably doesn't matter too much. Need an armor stand room so I can like display all that stuff. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna buy a Did You Die box from Green because they are expensive, and as you can see, I don't really need it. I haven't like lost my gear this season. There was one time when I lost a fair amount of my gear, and it was on stream. And it was because Tango slept in a bed in the Nether right next to me. Right? Or did I sleep in it? I can't remember which one of us did it. But it like blew up, and I lost a lot of gear that day. I was the one that slept in the bed, so see, it was my own fault. The things I do to get you guys to laugh. Jeez. I mean, like, do anything, right? What happened to that anyway?
Oh, it's probably that one. Probably that one. I mean, I never do anything to make you guys laugh, right? It's not a thing.
Not even sure if that worked. Let's grab these Elytras as well. Nash in the house. What's going on, Nash? Good to see you. Did he trick me into... I think I did it on purpose. I don't think... I knew what I was doing, sort of. I didn't know I was going to blow up all my stuff, but I kind of knew what I was doing. We can fit some of these Elytras in here, not all of them. In fact, let's keep it to... Let's do this. Let's just keep it to, like, stuff we wear. And then stuff we use. Tools and weapons and whatnot. That feels good. Shields could technically go in the other chest. Obviously, there's some stuff in here I could transfer over, but it's pretty garbage. He was offered a bunch of money to kill me. Right, okay. Alright, that's what happened. Let's see. So I do have a chest for some of this stuff. And not so much the diamond or horse armor. I think we can find spots for this stuff, though. Shulker shells, I kind of want to keep in here. Because I'm still working on this whole system. In fact, I still don't have enough shulker shells, we learned. Can't remember why I had furnaces in here. Covering up a weird deal. How many you need? Like twice this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need 10 double chests of them. Now I have used this double chest to what's it called? Prime the system. Each station takes 10 shulker boxes to prime. This probably wasn't like the smartest thing I've ever done. This deal. It was a cool project though. I had fun with it. But yeah, having 10 shulker boxes in every single one of these stations to prime it, just to prime it, and then not including like extras that we have to actually be in storage. That was a bit much. I probably should have done the math before I started the project. So, yeah, that's how I feel about it. Mono, feel, you know, having fun was what mattered. I had fun designing the system, doing a couple iterations of different designs for that, and just figuring some stuff out. So, yeah, I had fun with it. Now, functionality wise, could probably be argued that it's not very good. I'll just put these in here, I guess. I don't really have a great place for them. Good thing I have a full double chest just for furnaces. Another smart move on my behalf. Oh man. Let's see. Let's see how rich I am. I mean, not amazing. Sure, there's other. I get this all the time too. Is like I did the mending books thing, right? I was like, I gotta stock up on mending books because 114 is gonna make it more difficult to trade and things like that. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get some mending books. So I did some grinding, a little bit of grinding, not terrible amount, but I did some trading, got a bunch of emeralds. I bought a full shulker box worth of mending books. I was like, yeah, that's pretty good. That should last me the season. Now all I get on that episode is Iskall has 2 double chests of mending books. Okay. Well, that's good. You know, what do you say to that? Well, good for him. I don't know what to say. You know, it's kind of like a dig. Like, I feel like that's a dig. Like, come on, you thought you were cool for doing 1 shulker box? Look at how cool Iskall is with his 2 double chests of mending books. Get on his level, Impulse. Come on, get on his level. I'm sorry, I can't get on his level. I don't have time. I don't have time to get on his level. My bad. Hurts my feelings. This was random. This was like the most random box we've seen yet. Of course, right at the tail end of organizing here, we get like the worst possible box to sort through. How many worlds is this go on? 2? And I'm on 3? Yeah, that makes sense too. And he's a full-time YouTuber, so he has a little more time to play Minecraft than I do. By a little, I mean hopefully a lot more. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing right now. I think he's on Sky Block 4, or Sky Factory 4. Sky Factory it might be called. I can't remember. I don't keep up with modded stuff. Oh, he's not even doing that. What's TO3? See, like I said, can't keep up with modded. I know something new came out that everybody was excited about. You know, something cool comes out if Azuma's actually playing modded. When you see Azuma playing modded, you're like, okay, that mod must actually be good. Because Azuma doesn't get pulled into modded too often. I tried doing Sky Factory 4 came out, it's amazing. Okay, so yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Sky Factory 4 probably came out, and I've started seeing a lot of hermits jump to that. So I assumed that was one that Iskall was doing, but maybe not. Don't make assumptions, people. This ender chest thing feels like it could go here. Not really. And here I am like struggling. What do I do with potatoes? I'll put them where they go. How about that? Take it easy, got Nate. Ooh, going to Avengers. Enjoy. I have not seen it. And, I mean, I'm not going to freak out about no spoilers or whatever, but yeah, you know, obviously it'd be cool, but I am behind. I will admit it. I am very behind on the Avengers. I have probably 3 movies to catch before I see Endgame. So I don't need to worry about it too much. I know. There's probably people like, unsub. Right now, unsub. I just, I don't know. It's one of those things is I liked, but I didn't like get crazy about, you know? I like the Avengers stuff, the Marvel stuff, but I don't get like super fanboyish over it. Good job. Good job. First try. I know, I feel weird saying stuff like that because I know that there's so many people who are probably like, how could you not just like be in love with Avengers? And I thought it was good, but I'm good enough over that stuff. I wasn't really like a comic book guy either, you know? Pressure plate. We know what that does. Wait, where did we put him? There we go. Oh, we're like, I feel like we're getting there. We're so close, but yet so far away for some reason to like being done with this whole project that we're doing right now. That Marvel was aggressively mediocre. I didn't see that one, so that's one that's on my like to-do list, I guess. See, I could have bought more Manning books. I chose not to. How many could I have bought? Quick math. 9 times 64 plus 25 divided by 10. Anyone? $70. I could have bought 70 more Mending books. Oh, I got a 60. We'll go with the lower end just to be safe here. I could have bought 60 Mending books, which would have filled up a double chest. So I would have had a double chest and a half, basically, right? Plus I already had, yeah, the double chest. I would have filled up the double chest, and then I did fill a shulker box already. So I would have been pretty close to Iskul's deal there. Yeah, I'd have been a single chest short, basically, of what Iskul had. And I still would have got comments. A double chest and a half? Really? Iskul has 2 double chests. He's so much better than you, Impulse. So much better. I think one of the voice effects I'm going to make on my mixer is Judgy McJudgerson. What do you guys think? Should I? I gotta be careful, like, because, you know, people get sensitive over that stuff too, right? Because some people will internalize it a little too much, I think, and assume that I'm calling them personally Judgy, and I'm not. Judgy is a character. Does represent a vibe, I will say, that I get from certain comments or whatever. But that's it.
Dude, that's sweet.
That's as far as that goes. So please don't take offense when I do the Judgy McJudgerson thing, because I'm not talking about anyone in particular other than the fictional character that is Judgy. That makes sense. I do my best to not offend, but it's impossible. It's pretty much impossible to not offend people these days. I probably offended somebody because I added the part about these days. So... yeah, there we go. Finally some ink sacks. Good deal. Extra leather. I kind of agree, Vexane, but, you know, at the same time, you know, we... yeah, nice. At the same time, you know, we talked about it. People are, you know, people are different. Everyone's different. Different walks of life and things like that, so try to just be cognizant of people's feelings for the most part, and that's all we can do. Do our best to be decent people. We're not always going to hit the mark in everybody's eyes, right? But you can't control what other people think either, so don't stress out about it. I've always been one of those people that care a little too much what people think. And it can really be a hindrance. Like, you can cause cause anxiety and things like that, and self-doubt and all sorts of bad things. So all I can do is suggest maybe not to be that way, or try to be a little bit lighter on yourselves. But I'm preaching to the choir, I guess, is one thing. I should do better to take my own advice. Oh my gosh. Ness. That's terrible. I feel so bad for you. Ness has dropped one of the tater tots. Just 5-second rule that. Blow on it. You can't waste a tater tot. Tater tots are too good. Oh, I could go for some tater tots now. Thank you. Thank you for that. Wash it. I don't know. I mean, they're fried. I don't know that washing it would be great, but yeah, maybe if you blow it off, you can get rid of most of whatever it picked up off the ground. I mean, it's a tater tot. Hashtag worth it, right? Oh, that's right. Hashtag worth it. There's a place nearby that does like tachos. It's like tater tot nachos. It's buffalo chicken tachos, to be clear. Buffalo chicken tachos. So it's like a buffalo chicken nacho, but instead of chips, it's tater tots. And oh my goodness, I got a little addicted to them when I first moved into this area. When I was working on renovating the house that I bought before we moved in, I was here a lot, you know, working on the renovations with my dad, and we would go there almost every other day, and I would get them like every time. Gained a lot of weight during that period. Not the best for your health. Pumpkins. They didn't mash the tots. They were still crispy. So they just kind of like put everything on the tot. They put the cheese, they put the buffalo chicken, you know, they had like blue cheese crumbles, which I didn't like. I don't like blue cheese. So I'd have them take that off. I'd put ranch on it instead. Yeah, because buffalo chicken and ranch go together amazingly. Yeah, and it was like some shredded cheese on there and stuff like that. Oh my gosh. Why are we talking about food? Because it's getting close to lunchtime for me, that's why. And I only had some toast for breakfast, so that is not filling. That's why. Sorry if I made you guys all hungry. That's my fault. I'm hungry myself. I will probably eat horribly for lunch too. Are we done yet? I know that's what all you want to say, because I'm feeling it. We're so close. Ooh, smash burger. Good choice. Good choice. Uh-oh. We've exposed the redstone. Not good. This is the last chest we're gonna do, and then we'll quickly like reorganize. Quickly, I say. We'll reorganize our existing shulkers, and then we'll call that good for the day. And then might be able to do one or two other things before we go. We'll see. Probably one, actually. One other thing. Oh. Oh. That was painful to see. Thought we were a little closer than that. We are talking about food now in chat like crazy, aren't we? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My bad. This is the problem with this storage system, is you have to get to the back. Like right now, I want to put these bones in here, right? But I can't. So I'd have to go all the way around to the back and go like 4 chests up, right? If there was like a little input at the top, that would have been smarter. Maybe next season we'll be smarter. That is the that's the other realization I had the other day is every season of Hermitcraft, I feel like I learn a lot, right? And then I'm like, okay, next season I'm gonna apply this learning. And I've had missteps. I've had cases where I've taken a step backwards and like did something worse the next season, or the season after that I should have learned from the season before. But for the most part, I feel like every season I learn something new and I apply it to next season so that things are just a little bit better. And I was thinking about why that is, right? Think about like actual things that happen in life. Think about like what happens when you break a bone and it heals itself. Now I've heard that when it heals itself, it gets stronger. Hopefully I'm not wrong on that. But I've heard that a healed broken bone is stronger, comes back stronger than when it was before it was broke. Is that accurate? Anybody know if that's accurate? That's correct, right? So I feel like it's kind of that way with what we do here when we reset the world. It's like when you tear something down, you typically will build it up stronger than it was before, right? Think about buildings that have been demolished and then what comes back in their place. Typically better, bigger, stronger, whatever, right? Sometimes you got to tear something down and rebuild it to be stronger. And that's kind of what we do in reset worlds and stuff, I think. We take our learnings, we come back with that new knowledge that we have and build something even better. By every season feels like it's progressively getting better on Hermitcraft. Maybe minus season 5. We could talk about season 5 and what happened in season 5 all day long, I suppose. But season 5, we all just wanted to experiment a little bit and try to do something different, do something new. And for whatever reason, I'm not sure how it happened, but we all just decided to build huge bases. And we all just got so busy worrying about our ginormous base in season 5 that we forgot to actually have fun and interact with each other. And so I think that was a really good learning season for us. I feel bad that it wasn't one of the best seasons of Hermitcraft, I would say. Personally, I felt like it was, out of all the seasons I've had on Hermitcraft, I feel like it was my worst, but yet I'm super proud of what I built. But as far as like interaction and community and things like that, I definitely was like flying solo. I might have well have been, there we go, there's words, on a single player world. You know what I mean? And that's not cool. Hermitcraft's about being together and being a community. So, but in order for us to grow and get better at what we're doing, we had to kind of learn the hard way, I guess you could say. And look at this season, it's been a lot better. I feel it's been a lot better. It maybe have dropped off a little bit. We've got some kind of like little clicks, I guess you could say, going on. We've always kind of had that, right? You got your group of people that just are actual like friends. You know, I'm not saying we're not all friends with each other, but I mean you have like your tight friends. You know, like me, Tango, Zedif, obviously. Now you got Mumbo Green and Isful, really tight friendships there, and so they're obviously going to do a lot more together because they're a tight group of friends. They love spending time together. So got that going on a little bit, and I think it's not a bad thing. I think it's kind of cool to see them doing such amazing things together. As long as we don't lose the ability to still hang out as a big group. Yeah, we're called hermits for a reason. No, I mean we like if we were true hermits, then we would be in solo world, you know. That's not great. All right, finally. Okay, now all we need to do, now is first of all, I'm missing a chest that is a shulker box that's really important to me. I lost it in the great bed tragedy of whatever live stream it was. So let's take care of that first. Oh no, you know what? Yeah, I knew I had a box that I missed. We weren't done with it, but it'll take 2 seconds. Yay, we have gold. Come on, quickly get this done. And then we can celebrate all the things being put away. Yay. Okay. Oh, this had stuff in it too. Quickly! Why haven't I been this quick the whole time? Oh. So close yet so far away. I just want to be done. Gimme, gimme. And then white concrete. And then... That's better. Alright. Now we can take this. I have a dye box somewhere that I probably should have used. So we'll do this. Red shulker box. Now I have 2 red shulker boxes, which is going to be a little annoying. Wow. Learn to type, dude. Okay. Now we got a redstone box. I can take, I mean, honestly, how many observers does one need in their redstone box? We got to be careful to not overfill it. I don't even think I want to bring in the pressure plates. I can afford, I guess we can afford some of this. I don't even want to know what chat's talking. I mean, I know what they're talking about, but I'm gonna ignore that. Oh, jeez. Should we put the redstone lamps in there? I mean, probably not. Just leave this in the lighting box, I guess. We can definitely fit some more redstone in there. So let's... Stone buttons. I did put some levers in there. Should be okay. I think I do want to put the redstone lamps in there. I mean, it's like in the name, right? That feels pretty good. I should definitely spend some time just like stocking this thing properly. Like one comparator, that should be 64. They should all be 64. And then I would feel pretty good about this box. Maybe some more hoppers even. But we don't have time to do that today. We're lucky to have gotten done what we've gotten done. So I'm gonna call that a win. So real quick, let's just take a look at some of these boxes, see if they make sense. A gravel box. Feels pretty useful. It's pretty full. You can just top it off. Because you never know. I mean, you may need gravel. You might need to make some, oops. I hate how close gravel and the andesite are to each other. Yeah, I feel like it's useful. Because you can make concrete out of it on the fly if you needed to. Quartz, that is definitely lacking. What I can do is I did find a bit of quartz in this. So we could do that. I'll just empty it. I might as well empty. There's no reason to have the storage unless my shulker box is full. I'd rather have it on me. Yeah, all this time still not fond of the new texture. The one good thing is that let's leave these out. The one good thing is that the new textures are included in 1.14, so I think that's gonna be helpful. All right, ores, iron ores. I mean, is this really something that I would need? I don't really feel like this is a useful box to carry around, you know? Am I right? Like, when will I ever be like, I need an iron ore? Probably not. So this really feels like it's just wasting a spot in my shulker, or in my ender chest. So I think I'll repurpose that box. Yeah, I mean, I could see for decorating, sure, but I think if it came to that point, I would just, you know, if I knew I was going to decorate with ore, I think I would just come in here and grab what I knew I was going to decorate with, instead of having it take up an entire spot. The ender chest is very, you know, it's only got 27 spots or whatever, right? So we got to be careful with what we put in there. I want to make sure if I'm carrying it around at all times, it's got full of useful stuff. Okay, this box, we may have some boxes like this in here. This feels like it's mostly just supposed to be dirt. So let's just make it so that that's actually the case. I'm gonna feel a little bad if we end the stream and this is all we did. But it's starting to look that way. I might need to go get some buffalo chicken tachos. Oh man. Coarse dirt. We probably don't need coarse dirt, right? Fit what we can. You watch Tango fish for 2 hours, I know. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, you guys brag like it's a good thing, but again, it hurts. It hurts my. I mean, I was just kind of like dogging on streamers that don't talk enough or whatever, right? So, kind of like hurts my feelings to not put on like the most entertaining stream possible, you know? I feel that a bit of pressure to do that sometimes. I mean, it's just what I strive for. I want to make sure that I'm you know, entertaining. If you guys are gonna take your time to be here with me today and hang out, then I want to make sure that I'm doing something that's semi-entertaining, and sorting shulker boxes is not at the top of my entertainment list here. Okay, so we can grab some glass and stuff. So this is kind of how I'm doing this, right? We put stuff in here, now we can take stuff back out. What's cool about glass is that it can be re-dyed, so it really doesn't matter too much what colors we grab. I think I'm gonna mostly focus on full blocks of glass though, because we can, yeah, you can see like I've turned a lot to panes already. I'm just gonna fit what I can in here then. Have a little bit of both. I don't think we can re-dye the panes though. Am I? A lot of people have been asking for me to do this for a long time actually. So can we? Are we allowed to re-dye the panes? Let's find out. Is that part of the data pack? No. Guess not. We can re-dye glass, which is nice. I love that feature. I do kind of wish they put it in for the panes. I think we missed the mark on that. Definitely should have included panes. That's another thing. I didn't need 2 chests for panes. I could just make 1 chest for all the colors.
Hey, listen.
Got a hey listen. Usually that means take a look at chat. Unless somebody just wanted to press the button. I think somebody just wanted to press the button. That's fine. Didn't see anything in there that I missed. Oh my goodness. Look at the shulker box. This is nice. Red around glass? I don't think they would have made it that way. Did they really? That feels weird. So it would take 8 dye to do a stack? How would it work? Are we just doing this for science? No. It's not like wool where it's like a 1-to-1. I mean, honestly, what it should be, and this is the normal. So they just left out clear glass. Dyed glass can be re-dyed, but clear panes cannot be dyed. Okay, they just missed that. Okay. Well, thanks for forcing me to revisit that. Now we know. And knowing's half the battle. Very cool. Learn something. I'm learning. Okay, another shulker of gravel. Why was I running around with so much gravel in my ender chest? Greek Burrito caught the reference there. Very good. I have no idea why I was running around with so much gravel. What did I need all the gravel for? Concrete, maybe? Maybe I was on a mission to make concrete. Could have been. Let's grab some of the colored ones and then we'll fit whatever else we can fit in there. This again can be dyed, so it doesn't really matter. The main thing that matters is that I have a decent dye box so that I can re-dye this stuff on the fly. The dye business here on the server, I know Python has a shop, but that really should have taken off there. I think that's pretty lucrative to have a nice shulker box of dyes with random dirt in it as well. Let's restock that. Like I said, it's pretty important that that is maintained. So it had some things in there. We could use this ink. We could use these guys. A little more of these. What does this produce? Not sure why I have vines and mushrooms in that. Well, I guess it's a plant. These are, oh, light gray. Oh, I could have used these for those panes. Huh. All right. Vines are good for banners. The dye system is going to change a little bit in 1.14, right? We need to make black dye now from ink sacs and white dye from bone meal. Let's do this. The conversion process right here would be a little tedious, but it'd be nice to just have pretty much infinite supply in there. Any other dyes that I'm missing here? I think whatever I was going to get, I would have got from there. I could put more brown.
Hey, listen.
Wither roses, very nice. And we got a Scar in the house. I see some people saying hi to Scar. I was busy. Heads down in the chest. Is he in chat or is he talking to me in game? I might have missed him if he's in chat. Or you guys just seeing him in game? Oh, he's streaming. Excellent. Cool. Got me all like, what? Scar's here. What's happening? Sandman, welcome. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. All right, we'll put a little bit of that in there. And anything else? Anything else I need to grab for dyes? I think we're about good. Thinking about moving on to the next one. The chest monster. Yeah. This place is looking like a Scar project right here, right? We've decorated the base. End and nether. End and nether stuffs. What can we put in here? You guys nailing the volleyball game. 200 straight hits. There you go. I said, hey, Scar. My chat says hi. I know I'm covering up messages and stuff. And we got a new sub in the house. I just heard that come in. Showiest Vase 978. Thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to the sub club. Let's get those hype mics rolling for Showiest Vase. Wow, blew it. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Enjoy the channel badge, the emotes, and all the sparks you're going to be earning whilst watching. Let's put this in there. It'd be nice to... Wait, an ender chest inside an ender chest. Okay, just a few. Not all of them. I want to take some of these. I want to take some of these. And some of these, maybe. It'd be nice to have some of these variants, I suppose. If we can fit them. Soul Sand. I saw some of those in there already. And I think we're good. Well, okay. I'm thinking that a lot of times what happens is you die, right? And you need ender chests available to get stuff back so that you can get to where you died. So it feels like I should at least leave some ender chests out. But yeah, if I need to get into one ender chest to get more ender chests, I don't know. I think I will put these with the lights. Okay, that feels organized. Oh man, I didn't really think of this. I didn't really think about the fact that what's in my ender chest could be fairly unorganized. That would be good in there, for sure. And I feel like what we take out, we should put where it actually goes in the ender chest as well. So like, what'd I do with that redstone block? Actually put it in there? we're gonna leave the stream today not being finished, right? Would you consider TNT redstone? Maybe? Not sure how I feel about that. Kinda do, right? I kinda do feel like it is. So we got rockets, and yeah, these are important boxes as well. These are probably one of my most used, I'd say. Having a good supply of food and ender pearls. Although ender pearls is not great. What is the status on the ender pearl on the Enderman farms? I feel like they're still not public because there's businesses selling ender pearls. And that's kind of a bummer. Like, I kind of miss, like, I get the whole economy thing, but I kind of miss being able to just go to the end and get ender pearls from an Enderman farm, like, in 2 seconds. Instead, you gotta go pay a pretty crazy price, if you ask me, for Doc's ender pearls. I thought I saw that somebody else was selling ender pearls now, right? Yeah, Doc M has a private Enderman farm. We're in here. I thought I had a concrete. There it is. Is Skull selling it too? Or I thought it had something to do with like a bonus reward when you buy stuff from Sahara or something like that. Which one was glass? Oh my gosh. Woo! I left the slot open. What a mess I feel like we've taken some steps backwards here. Like, I keep opening these chests expecting them to be fairly organized, and then they're not. That's not supposed to be in there. These are. And even that's not supposed to be in there. I guess the rest you could argue are building blocks. What have we done? What have we done? Oh. We're not even gonna finish. I'm like so sad right now. We're not even gonna get finished. I think Scar missed our message, didn't he? Hey Scar, my chat says hi. And he's busy streaming. We talked about that. He's got a lot going on. So missing chat is totally understandable. We won't hold it against him. Let's raid him when we're done. Okay. We'll do that. I don't typically raid from one platform to another, but it's a fellow hermit, so I don't mind. And it's Scar. And he's been sick lately. He's just now feeling better, I guess, so yeah, maybe it'll we'll cheer him up a little bit with the raid here in a minute. Just wanted to get the status on the rest of these boxes. So these Sunday Hermitcraft streams, it's not something I can promise every week. In fact, next week I'm out of town. The week after is Mother's Day, so they're not gonna happen for the next 2 weeks. But if I can sprinkle in a Hermitcraft stream on Sundays, you know, whenever I have a Sunday where I'm not actually like already booked doing family stuff or something like that, then we'll go for it. I think because I like the time. I think, you know, we'll try to do actual projects next time. You know, things that are fun, other than sorting, and yeah, that could be really cool. Like, if I could get some more Sunday streams in with Hermitcraft, I'd have a good time. I think that the time zone thing is a lot better for a lot of people, which is nice, and kind of like the vibe. I like the Sunday morning vibe. Cool. Feels like these are pretty solid. Could add more. Good time for UK, which is nice. Yeah, time zone's definitely a lot better, I feel like. So yeah, I will do my best. Like I said, can't promise them all the time. In fact, like I said, I'm gonna be missing the next 2 weeks anyway, so but I think I will try to get them going more often. I think this one's good. It's all like, there's an empty shulker box in there. I think it's kind of good to keep in an empty shulker box though, when you need it. Yeah, there's a lot of junk. I'm just gonna set these down and I'll probably finish these another time. We got through enough that like I can finish these up, no problem. These are pretty good. I don't know what this shit this one's about. Didn't we see a shulker box full of just like iron somewhere? There it is. I guess I can put these in there? Makes sense. Now we got an empty one. Here's all of our empties. I could recolor code and rename these as well, would probably help. Let's grab all the lighting out of there. Mother's Day is the week after next. So next week I'm actually going to be in San Diego. Beautiful San Diego. Love San Diego. My daughter has qualified for regionals for gymnastics. So we get to take her to regionals and she gets to compete. And it's going to be fun. An exciting time for her. She's never gone to regionals before, so yeah, thank you.
Dude, that's sweet.
Yeah, we're super proud of her. Ooh, a box full of slime. Actually, slime feels like it should go in redstone box, maybe, right? At least 2. And I don't have any rails anywhere. All right, I'm gonna have to think about that a little bit. I should have a box of like minecarts and rails and stuff, I think. Thanks for the good luck wishes. I'll pass those on to her, of course. All right. Quartz. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate that. If you're just coming in and you're new to the channel, really do appreciate the follows. Should have had a brown box for wood. What happened to that? Well, maybe if I got it out of the... Maybe I needed to get it out of the chest. Yeah, that's gonna need to be refilled. What is that in there for? Look at how I just like let things get all crazy. All right, well, we are a lot closer. We are a lot closer than we were to being organized at the beginning of the stream. So, my goodness. You guys, I gotta just thank you so much for a couple reasons. One, super amazing with the support. I can't believe we broke that crystal. So thank you so much for that. And just your willingness to just come hang out and chat and really do nothing. But, you know, help me get organized here, keep me company while I was doing it. Because otherwise I would have like sat here just by myself, bored, doing this for 3 hours. And in the end, we were a lot better organized. We were almost all the way done. And I'll be able to tackle projects a lot quicker now this week with and hopefully get a Hermitcraft episode or maybe 2 out. I don't know. We'll see about 2. One's going to be challenging enough, I think. But we'll see what happens. With kids being back, I got some catch up to do there. It might take some extra time, but anyway, I think that's gonna do it for me today. I gotta get some tater tots in me or something. You guys want to say hi to Cub? There we go. Stream says hi. I told him. So anyway, yeah, thanks again, guys. I appreciate that. I mean, she's 240 just hanging out. What I want to recommend we do is, if you don't mind, if you don't feel bad for leaving Mixer to go to the T word, Twitch, my buddy Scar, Good Times with Scar, is streaming over on Twitch right now from the Hermitcraft server. I've been told. Let's head on over to Scar if you feel like watching some more Hermitcraft. If not, I recommend that you find somebody on Mixer to watch as well. We got a lot of great streamers here on Mixer, so feel free to stick around the platform as well. So I'll leave it up to you. But we can drop links in chat for the
sweet.
Scar raid over on Twitch. If anybody's got it, that would be great. Moderators, I can go grab it myself real quick if we need to. There it is. So thank you guys again. Hopefully you guys have a great Sunday. If you're Game of Thrones watchers, enjoy Game of Thrones today. And we'll talk about it tomorrow night if you want to come back and catch that recap. So go say hi to Scar. Let him know I sent you. And like I said, thanks again. You guys are the best. We'll see you next time.